Okie dokie, okie dokie. Dumb question, but how old is Nancy supposed to be in these games? I believe she's meant to be like in her. She's meant to be an adult, but like in her teens. So we'll be doing senior detective, right? You jest. All right. Oh, she's not going to read it for me. I'll read it. Travel to Paris and work as an assistant to Minette, an up-and-coming American fashion designer whose behavior has lately become alarmingly bizarre and erratic. She's been firing people right and left, throwing temper tantrums, refusing to return phone calls, running dangerously behind schedule, and wearing a full face mask all day, every day, even while working. We love COVID safety. We love COVID safety. Discover the reason for Minette's strange behavior and report back to Amy Grunhild, a client of Dad's and Minette's biggest financial backer, who wants to know, is Minette cracking under the pressure of trying to make her spring collection even more spectacular than her fall collection was? Will she have enough designs done for there to even be a spring collection? Is she up to something Miss Grunhild doesn't know about? Was investing in Minette a mistake? Is this woman going through a mental crisis, and should we abandon her in her time of need? Is it time to pull the financial plug on her? Minette has one other assistant, an American named Heather, because they didn't want to do too many French accents. Her studio is in an old windmill in a section of Paris called Montmartre. I'm really good at French, by the way, because I took Spanish in high school. Really good. She designs clothes primarily for plus-sized women. Oh my gosh. This is what they love. They love tent dresses. They love tent dresses. It's all the fashion, all the rage. I took 2 years of French in school, so I shouldn't be able to get by. Also, are those florals? Listen, I'm obviously not a plus size person, but I cannot imagine, because even I noticed that literally every plus size dress is just like the same. It's literally this. It's literally just like a floral tent. And I'd be exhausted. I'm tired of it, and it's not even my issue. Do they speak French in Germany? There is one part of Germany that's like on the border of France and Germany. I forget the town specifically, but like there were a lot of border disputes throughout the years. And so that is a part of the country where people speak French and German. As a plus size woman adjacent, this is what I love. I love wearing that. I am not being sarcastic at all. I am being sarcastic. As someone who wore plus size dresses at one point in my life, they were in fact all floral tents. Okay, glad to know I'm not crazy. No matter what, I cannot let Minette find out I'm there to check up on her. According to Miss Grunhild, she could really lose it then. Well, we're gonna investigate if she's serving looks with her plus size fashion. I mean, I guess I appreciate in the early 2000s they included that, because it was a rotted time. It was a rotted time in the fashion industry, wasn't it? Maybe this is her interactive trying. Maybe. After, maybe this is reparations. After the Scarlet Hand game, where Nancy was just being racist to every Hispanic person she encountered. This is the progressive game.
Hello? I said don't come near me.
No, Minette, don't!
Stay back, you hear me? Stay back!
We love feminine rage. This seems like a really good work environment.
Bonjour, vous êtes... are you Nancy?
Yeah?
I'm Heather McKay. Welcome. I'm so glad you're
Honestly,
here.
she's so me, though.
Fine. Well, actually, they lost my suitcase, so I don't have any clothes or my cell phone. What's going on in there?
Okay, office siren, you're not wrong.
That's just Minette throwing one of her tantrums. Don't worry. She'll stop screaming right now. They lost your suitcase? That's terrible. Well, at least you're staying with Jing Jing. She'll have tons of clothes you can borrow.
Is she all right?
Oh, you mean Minette? Don't worry, she's fine. At least she will be after phase 3, which should begin right about...
Is this how Dan talks about me? Just crying in my office.
See, she uses this process that some shrink taught her to manage anger and frustration. First, she vents her rage for 10 seconds, then 6 seconds of sobs and tears, and finally, at least 4 seconds of robust laughter, all of which restores her positive flux.
Huh?
It's all very weird.
Huh? Nancy has never been to therapy in her life. She has no idea what's happening.
Impossible to work for. With it, she's a mere nightmare to work for. Anyway, ready to get
Anyway,
You bet.
you
The
bet.
desk over there will be your workstation. I made a list of all the things that need to get done and put them on your computer. That's a Metro Pass. It'll let you ride the
Yes.
subway all over the city for free.
Ooh, we love free things. Nancy
Answering
loves
the
free.
phone is your job. If you have any questions, just ask. Ask me, that is. Do not bother Manette. She's behind on her spring collection and is in danger of falling way behind on her couture projects.
Why is she so far behind?
She's been under a lot of stress lately.
Heather,
Yes?
I hear voices. Who are you talking to out there?
Nancy Drew, you know, from the States?
Well, she's no good to me out there. Send her in.
Aren't we all from the States?
As soon as you feel up to it, she's right through that door.
This is Gossip Girl coded. What do you mean by couture?
What do you mean by couture?
God,
High-fashion
Nancy.
dresses and accessories that people have commissioned Manette to create. Needless to say,
Read a book,
it's
Nancy.
très riche. In fact, she's designing the dress the First Lady will wear to the World Summit in November. Pretty cool, huh?
Her outfit is not it. No, I like it. I think this would do very well in Dress to Impress, honestly.
Thanks for your help.
Have fun.
All right, here we go. Oop, I think I spun the wrong way. Oh, there's the vase. Oh, no. I spun the right way before I couldn't tell which door was which.
Well, there you are. I was just about to call Amy Grunhild and tell her that this internship
Diva.
she'd arranged for you was off. It's bad enough Amy foisting you on me like this. The day I become financially independent and can tell people like her to buzz off will be the happiest day of my life. Well, you're here, we've met. So
She's
get to
serving.
work. Heather did give you a list of chores, right?
I love that they didn't want to animate this woman's face, so they just put... they set a whole mystery over not wanting to animate her face. I think that's so real.
Could I ask you a couple of questions first?
No. One more thing. See that form over there? The one I've just started to drape? Don't touch it. Don't even go near
Oh,
it.
I want to lick
The
it.
dress I'm designing for the First Lady. Now go. Actually, make me a pot of my special tea first. It was custom blended by my tea therapist, so make sure you follow the directions. When you're
I
done,
want a
pour
tea
me a cup and
therapist.
leave it on the table. A nice big boost of herbal energy never fails to get my brain cells firing.
Yeah, should we add her to the top 10 hottest women list in Nancy Drew? We definitely, when we play all the Nancy Drew games, we need to recreate Arglefump's list of top 10 hottest
Let's
Men-
see.
men
To
and
make
women.
your tea, the
Men,
first
women,
thing
and
I should do
theys.
is read these instructions. Then I should put whichever herbs the instructions say I need.
Because our
into
list
this
will be
pot of boiling
superior.
water. Then when I'm done, I should click on the teapot so I can pour the tea into a cup. If I make a mistake and need to
Oh.
throw out an herb that I chose or the tea itself, all I have to do is click on the sink.
Okay, I feel like I could have figured that
I
out.
think I'm ready.
Also, in the context of this game's universe, the fact that Minette was designing a dress for Laura Bush is so funny to me. That is good. After a painstaking analysis of her body type, age, mood swings, eating habits, and lifestyle, I have formulated the following blends for Minette and for Minette only. The consequences of anyone but Minette drinking this tea could be catastrophic. If the tea is blended correctly, it will have a pleasant taste and an instant soothing effect. If made incorrectly, it will taste foul and have negative effect on mood. Therefore, the guideline below must be strictly adhered to. Always have the following herbs on hand. Okay.
If Minette has had a temper tantrum in the last 14 days, and if she declares that blue
Les
is her favorite
Docteur.
color,
Les the Docteur.
Excuse me, Minette, but what's your favorite color?
Red.
I never even noticed that. It does say that, doesn't it? All right. Red. Wait, if Minette has had a temper tantrum in the last 14 days, and if she declares that blue is her favorite color on the day the tea is to be consumed, add all the terms that produce red blooms. Okay, so no. If Minette is relaxed, no. Okay. Hang on. Let me get my... Oh, I have it here. If Minette is relaxed, add Beowulf and yellow buttons. So no. If Minette is right-handed on the day the tea is consumed, add herbs that are in the Gabiform family.
This can wait.
This can wait. I agree, Nancy. What hand are you using?
I want that tea, Nancy.
That's her right hand, right? I famously don't know my rights and my lefts, but that was her right hand. Okay. Yeah, y'all know I can't be trusted to distinguish that. Add herbs in the Gabiform family. Minette is wearing a dress. Okay, no. I'm going to take a picture of this. Beep. That. We can refer to this.
Pick a number between 1 and 10 if Minette chooses an odd number on the day the tea is to be consumed. Minette, could you please pick a number between 1 and 10?
10.
Okay. On the days where she is feeling stressed out and feels drawn to odd numbers and to the color blue. She picked an even number. Okay, so not that. If Minette is not humming, add those herbs with a potency of 7 or greater. Okay, that's check. Finally, if Minette says her favorite color is red, add those herbs which grow in marshy areas. Well, geez. Okay, so Beowulf. Oh, I should have taken a picture. Oh, you know Gwyneth Paltrow loves this stuff. Loves this stuff. This is what she fills, like, her jade egg with. Alright. Beowulf, answer 6. So no. Grows from pips, single red flowers, and... Okay, no. No. Boojum, rating 10. Okay. So I'm going to say check on that. Breland, rating 5. Small, deep, low, grows in marshy areas. Okay, so yes. Herb Calicula, 8. Okay, so yes. Or concentrate blue flowers. It's Gabiform. Do we need the Gabiform? I think so. I'll put that one. This is the kind of stuff that they make unpaid interns do, though. Absolutely. Potency 22. My god! The potency is off the charts! Okay, so we need that. This is the Anzer family. I think we don't add that. Hogbone? What do you know about Hogbone? What do y'all know about Hogbone? Okay, it's 8 Gaviform. Alright, so we add that. Macrophila. Sounds like a disease, honestly. Are these not real herbs? Is Hogbone not real? Guys. I thought Hogbone would be real. This is what my extended family members acted like when I was doing when I needed accommodations for my ARFID. Oh my god. Orange slug. What about orange slug? I don't think we have orange slug in here. No Hogbone essential oils for me. Well, that's why I had an infection for 4 months. That's why I haven't been cured. All right. Rating 9. Okay, I think we have that. Pipsweet. That's an 8. We use. Tiki root. Is Anzer. No. Varvain. Marshy areas. Okay, yes. And then yellow buttons. Gaviform. Okay. And that's it. Alright, and then... Oh, it's really hard to read these. No. No. Oh god. Boojum. Breland. Calicula. Gibbering. And then Where's the hog bone? Oh yeah, give me some of that. Extra dose of that, please. Macrophila. Lost my spot. Phrygia. No ticky. Arvain. Yeah?
All done. I finished making your tea.
Just leave it there.
Oh my god, please don't murder me, Minette. They are all the same color and the font is really hard to see. God, please.
Oh, so rude, Minette.
God. Scared.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Heather, you told Nancy that she
No!
wrong and that unless she wants to be on the first plane back to the States, she'd better get back in and make it right.
But I tried my best. Oh. Oh god. Alright.
I'll work on this later.
Oh, how'd I do that? Okay. Where's the book? We need the ones that do the marshy areas. Ned's had a temper tantrum. And the following urge. Okay. Net is relaxed, so we don't. Maybe the yellow buttons I wasn't supposed to add? Maybe that's what it is. Net is right-handed. Yeah, so we add the gabaform. Do. And then add. What did I add last time? I added the Boojum, the Breland, the Calicula, Fenelry, Gibbering, Hogbone, Phrygia. Did I add the Pipswheat? I might have missed the Pipswheat. Were you a potions kid, Ashley? I don't know. I don't think so. We would play Survivor outside, like the TV show, and we would like make pretend meals there. But never like magical stuff. I definitely wanted to be a witch though. I would like rent spell books from the library. Famously, I went through a witchy phase in the pandemic. Some may call it a psychotic break, but I call it a witchy phase. Do. What do you mean I go out of my way to do every death cutscene? Absolutely not. We do a no death run over here. Oh, did I just add the wrong thing?
Back to the drawing board.
Silly. I do read tarot, and I'm never wrong. And I definitely curse y'all with it, so that has to speak for something. Alright. Boojum? Breland. Calicula. Fenelry. Gibbering. Hogbone. Can't forget the hogbone. Macrophila. Phrygia. Ipswheat. Marine. So we had like everything basically.
All done. Your tea's done.
All right.
Were you one of those people that tried to hex the moon back then? I was not. I don't think I was following that. I don't think so.
Rude.
Nancy, come back here.
The tea is utterly rude.
Yes, Diva.
Already feel my creativity flowing again, building like a wave on the ocean.
This is me after a
surging
Diet Coke.
towards some unseen shore. I have another job for you.
Me after I take my Adderall with my Diet
See the
Coke.
stuff that I've been studying? That, in essence, is my spring collection.
Uh-huh.
All those objects have certain things in common which speak to and stimulate the artistic sinews of my subconscious. From
I
which
love
all
her.
the designs I need will eventually burst forth.
She's so mother.
Uh-huh.
They're all totally rude, but they're
Nancy
not
isn't
enough.
matching her
I need
freak,
more,
honestly.
Nancy. You need to take the number 7 metro to Pont Neuf, go to the flea market in Square de Vergalant Park, and buy me 4 more things with qualities identical to the ones each of these possesses. Use this bag. Put everything in there as soon as you buy it.
Love
I
the
don't want
bag.
anyone seeing what you bring me. It could give away my whole collection. Here's some money.
Thank you.
I'm just supposed to go out and buy things?
Stuff. I want stuff. New stuff that's just like this old stuff, only different. Now just
I
take a
get
good look at
you.
my stuff, then go. Go!
Not so trash. All right, I remember this from playing as a kid. You want like a blue circular thing, a red circular thing, a green circular thing, and an orange circular thing. I recall. I may have been a baby playing this game, but I knew a thing or two.
Sunny was here.
My god, our pansexual king. Office supplies. Fun. Hello, Sunny June. We have received the 2 bolts of Floral 302. We are sorry that Minette found the material to be substandard. Rest assured there has been any doubt to its quality, the material would not have been for sale. Thank you for your patience. Emily Griffin? Oh my god, remember her? That lesbian y'all liked so much? Dear Miss Minette, I ain't never wrote nothing like this before, and I ain't too sure about this email stuff neither. But I saw a picture of a dress in a magazine when I was working the library shift just now, and I mean, it was kind of so beautiful it stopped me in my tracks. Maybe it was because the gal that was wearing it kind of shaped like me. I ain't huge or nothing, but I ain't exactly skinny either. Or maybe it was because all the colors in it reminded me of these purdy bottles I got back home on Moon Lake. But anyways, I liked that dress a bunch, and when I looked at the other dresses on the page, I liked them too. So I read the article what came with them and found out that you was their designer. So I thought you should know that you make good dresses, and you shouldn't pay no mind to anybody what says you don't. Especially that Butterly fella. He sounds like a first-class jerk to me. Your fan, Emily Griffin. Well, I'm glad to know that the diva got out of jail. I'm glad to know the diva made it out of jail. Didn't stop her. Oh, she was a fan. A fan. Elmo's Pizza Parlor. 3 out of our last 4 attempts to deliver pizza to your place of business have resulted in screaming tirades that caused my delivery person to fear for their lives. As you know, one of them quit on the spot. I realize that Minette is an artist with little tolerance for interruptions, but such outbursts are uncalled for and are detrimental to my employees' emotional health. Work, Rudolfo. Stand up for your employees. Therefore, we will no longer do business with you. I'm sorry if this causes you any inconvenience. My employees, however, are not. Work, diva. Set those boundaries. I love Minette being a method actor, but she's just a fashion designer.
Fabric photos from Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Deliver photos to Jean-Michel Traquenard Fix Plotter. Do whatever Minette tells you to do and do it fast.
I love how Nancy read that. I wish Nancy would... Here's the thing. We would know what all the text says in this game if Nancy just sort of like half-heartedly read everything like that. Like, that performance was incredible. That performance was everything. Hello, Heather. Like everyone else in France, we at The Interrogator, perfect, are eager to know why Minette wears that mask. Since we all know that Minette goes through assistance like a horse goes through hay, I can only assume that the reason Minette hasn't fired you yet is because she trusts you. Therefore, I am assuming you know her secret. I am prepared to pay you a large sum of money for that secret. It will be the easiest money you ever make. Oh my god, I'd be so there. You got me. Oh, you got me. And then to Miss McKay, in anticipation of the final fitting for the First Lady's evening gown, please be advised that 2 of our agents may visit your premises in the near future to ascertain and assess security risks and to interview any and all employees. In the dress? Why does the guinea pig have teeth? Let's have that conversation. Oh, we don't have the password yet. I don't think we do. Is there anything else on this desk we can look at?
These doodles sure look familiar. Sonny
My
Jill
God.
did them. He must have been Minette's last
The boy.
assistant. Wow, that guy gets around.
Anything good in here? Oh, we have to fix this. The scarred Potter's settings are very sensitive, and adjusting one setting may affect the other settings. Should the vertical... What is this? God, Sonny, what are you trying to communicate? Oh God, I hate it. So I remember this as a kid. It's one of these. But it's the first one, I'm pretty sure. That part's not too bad. Can we eat this? Oh, we can't eat it. What's the point of life if you can't eat the Cocoa Kringles? Okay. Well, let's fix the plotter. I can do that. While I spin around.
What's this?
That's the plotter. It's broken. Fixing it is one of your jobs.
Well, watch this. Are you impressed? Yes. Sonny June can never return to the games. He just has to awkwardly disappear into the distance.
There.
This game and Kapu Cave were the games my grandma bought me as a kid. Oh, that's so sweet. I definitely remember playing this with my friend as a kid. Kapu Cave I got for my birthday. I remember that too.
Nancy, get the phone.
I'm trying.
Nancy, if you don't get that phone, you're fired.
Nancy?
All right, that does it. Nancy, you're
That
fired.
fast?
Nancy?
Nancy? Oh, there wasn't anything else?
There.
Get the phone, please.
Oh God. Go, go, go!
Nancy?
Bonjour, Minette's House of Design.
Bonjour, my name is Lynn Manrique. I'm with the Modern History Department at UC Kearns in the States, and I'm following
Love.
up on the letter I sent to Minette about 2 weeks ago concerning Noisette Tornade.
Noisette Tornade?
It's that historian person, isn't it? Tell her we're sorry, but Minette is extremely busy and won't be able to get back to her for at least 6 weeks.
Not Lin-Manuel
I
Miranda.
heard.
The historian Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Thank you anyway.
Alright. Well, that was fun. Alright, off on the town. Oh. Hello?
There's
I can see
something on
you.
the floor here. Looks like someone slipped it under the door. It's for Minette.
Go ahead and open it.
What is this, a
Make the most
W2?
of what little time you have left. Soon it will all be over.
I hope. God, I hope.
Oh, no, not another one.
Minette's gotten other letters like this?
Letters, phone calls. They started sometime in April, then they stopped, then they started up again in July. And last month, someone sent Minette dead flowers every day for a week. She locks the letters up in her dodo box over there in order to
The dodo
neutralize
box.
them.
May I keep this letter?
Why? I mean, if you were some kind of private detective, I'd say sure, but
Dang
since you're
it.
not, just put it in the dodo box.
But I
Man,
mean,
fuck that dodo box.
Okay. How do you open this thing?
You don't. There's a lock on it, but Minette is convinced that if she opens it, all the wickedness in there will escape and wreak havoc. In fact, don't say anything to her about that letter. It'll just upset her, and if she falls any further behind, she'll have to cancel her show next month. And if that happens, she may as well cancel her career.
Oh, God.
Why does Minette wear that mask?
All I know is that back in March, on the last day of her big fall show, she showed up wearing that mask, and she hasn't taken it off since.
Not now. Now, who could possibly consider Minette an enemy? It's actually the pizza guy.
You didn't know she was going to do that?
No, no one did. Not even Dieter. That was her boyfriend at the time. Dieter von Schwesterkrank,
What a name.
fashion photographer.
Who is Dieter von Schwesterkrank, even though she just told
Who
us?
is Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He's this awesome fashion photographer. But listen, as it turns out, I have to run an errand in that area, so I'll pick up those fabric photos.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'll do it. Finding his studio will help me get more familiar with Paris. In fact, why don't I run your errand, too?
Oh, God,
No,
Nancy. Not too much.
That's all right. It can wait. Getting those prints to Jean-Mi is much more important.
Why is that?
Jean-Michel Trequenard is the fashion editor for Glam Glam magazine.
Glam
All he
glam.
really is a glorified gossip columnist, so it pays to be nice to him. Which, as you'll find out, ain't easy. His office is the Café Kiki on the Rue des Mauvais Garçons in the
She's so
Marais.
Bayonetta
Look
core.
for the bald guy at the corner table. He'll have a cell phone in one hand and a fork in the other.
I mean, that's how I'm trying to be.
Has this windmill or moulin always been a fashion design studio?
No. In fact, until a year or two ago, this little old lady lived here. When she passed away, this place went on the market and Minette snapped it up. See, Minette has this thing about curves. She claimed working in a quasi-round environment like this would make her more productive.
Honestly, I get that. Like, one of my dreams is to, and this will never happen, but one of my dreams is to own a house with a turret. Like, I really want just like an arched round book nook that I can just sit and live out my days. I really want that. I remember Cheaper by the Dozen, watching that as a kid, and one of the girls in that movie got the bedroom with a turret in it, and I'm like, that's how I'm trying to be. Why don't good things happen to me? The dream.
And has it?
As if. But she has gotten a lot of press out of it. In fact, if there's one thing I've learned from Minette, it's that how a designer behaves is likely to get her just as much attention in the fashion world as what she designs.
Talk to you later.
Whenever you have questions, just
Not
ask.
turd. Not turd. All right, off we go. Enough. What should we do first? I don't even know which one's which. We'll go to the Louvre. My God, it feels like we're really in Paris right now. God, it's beautiful. Now this is where the beautiful French accents are. I know it.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. If you like the bargains, you have come to the right place. What captures the eyes?
Well,
Oh, it's even better than I remembered. Perfect. Perfect.
what's the price of this lava lamp?
I feel so immersed.
Is very special. The truck which rises and falls inside it, unlike any I have ever seen. Watching it will entertain you for hours. And I am
Real.
selling it for only 20 euro.
Oh, I forgot the haggling in this game.
Would you take 15 euros instead?
It is yours.
God, yes.
Anything else
Got
you
him.
like?
Is this just red lipstick?
That is red lipstick, like you will find in nowhere else. So red and full of moisture that your lips...
I also really wanted a lava lamp as a kid, but never had one.
You dust.
I was robbed.
To you, I sell it for only 19 euro.
Isn't that the German pronunciation of euro? It is the German. Is that not also how the French say it, though? I feel like I should know that, because I did famously live not that far away from France, but I really don't know. 19 euros for a random lipstick they found on the ground?
I think 10 euros is a fair price.
19 euro, that is the price.
Jesus Christ, lady.
It is yours.
You strike a hard
See
bargain.
anything else you like?
Does this cost very much?
The traffic cone is one of my favorites. So colorful and so useful. With it, I myself learned to park my car parallel. And I ask only 10 euro for it.
I'll give you 5 euros for it.
It is yours.
Oh my God,
See
slay.
anything else you like?
This is I forgot how crazy this was.
Here, new things come and old things go all the time. You must come back.
I might just do that. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Look at her with that yo-yo, though. Look at her. And that fuck-ass bob, too. Oh. Oh. Hey, babe. Why is she, like, cheeked up? Respectfully. Why is Lara Croft in this game? Hey, queen. Okay. We'll go. Hello.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Monsieur Marchand, à votre service.
Bonjour, Monsieur Marchand.
American tourist?
Sort of. Is that okay?
Is that
I
a
like Americans.
dildo?
They're smart. I sell good stuff and they can tell. So, what are you going to buy?
Well,
Also, are my...
here I am at the
Okay,
railroad.
it is. I thought so. I'll take this. Thank you.
Here, a movie?
Oui, It contains an American short film.
Oh, actually, I have the lava lamp, so I don't need it, right?
A beast of burden in Tibet about someone who talks a lot, but it has won many awards. And the fact that it is in a nice blue canister makes it well worth 84 euro.
I'll give you €1 for it.
For an award-winning piece of Hollywood, 84 euro no less.
I don't think I want it after all.
What else tickles the fancy?
What the fuck is that in the middle? This is from the Haunted Carousel. We haven't played this game yet. It's like a reference. Do these items matter? Well, Minette told us to buy things that are like the things in her studio.
Right now.
So we're trying to find...
Mademoiselle wished to earn some money.
Maybe.
Oh, they're yapping.
How?
The tourists,
We're trying to find things similar.
Productions of famous works of art. But as you can see, it is difficult for me to paint them. But for a young woman such as you...
Oh my god, I am a young
it's
woman.
Easy.
You want me to paint the reproductions?
You see? The lines are already there.
This game is
Look
so
at the
unhinged.
painting, you put paint on your brush, you paint between the lines. Voila! A painting which the tourists will gobble up. And I pay you 15 euro for each one you complete. Do you wish to start now?
Of course, paid labor.
Of course.
Paid labor. I love making forgeries in Paris. I love making forgeries in Paris. Come on. This is the dream. This is the life I'm trying to live. She's kind of giving Fiona in this. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, what beautiful features she has. What striking looks. Oops. There you go. And then some brown. Some brown. God, look at this. Look at this. And then, oh, her eyes. Oop. She has jaundice. Oop. We'll fix you, Mona. We'll fix you, Mona, girl.
Monsieur, how's this?
Magnifique! You have done excellent work. And for that, I reward you. Do you wish to paint another?
Do you think when they painted, when Da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa was walking around like, yup, that's me. Yeah. Oh, that painting looks like me? That's crazy. Because, like, if I was Mona Lisa, I would never shut up about that, you know? Personally.
I'd love to, if that's okay.
But of course.
But of course. Oh my god. Love some Van Gogh? Not she probably died by 30. I think she's still out there. I think she's still out there and not enough people are talking about this, okay? Not enough people are talking about this. And I won't rest until I find her, okay? Our queen. That's mother to you. Don't disrespect her like that. Oh, she died a long time ago. As if. As if. Wake up, people. Wake up. It's like all the people who think JFK killed himself, you know? Wake up, people. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. Legends never die, and that's so true. And that's so true. I'm sorry, I make myself laugh every time I say that. I say that just for me. Why are y'all talking about Shrek the Musical so dang much? I have never seen it. All I know is that Rachel Zegler was in her high school production of it, and that's all I need to know about it. What if I just come out with like an RFK endorsement because I've just been mentioning JFK so much? I just come out swinging with the JFK endorsement. Not JF. Yes, JFK. No, that is what I meant. An RFK endorsement. I just love leaving dead bears in Central Park. That's my favorite thing to do. Boop, 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 boop. Do, do, do. I love how we just listen to the sounds of traffic while we paint these forgeries in a park for an old man. Ah! Kind of fucked up that JFK's parents named him after an airport. I know. I will say, I used to think I had a friend in college. Her name was Reagan. And I thought that was a really cool name, but she did have to hear, like, the airport every time someone met her. And I thought it was insufferable just standing next to her when that happened. I could not imagine that life. I could not imagine. Y'all, I'm playing The Sims, but I need help. What should I put in this random empty corner of my living room? You should put the sad clown painting, but I guess that's not really something to fill a corner. I do love the sad clown painting. And then...
Monsieur, how's this?
Speed run that.
Job. Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Alright, we still have to look at the other stand.
Bonjour. Lequel préférez-vous?
Parlez-vous anglais?
If you buy, I speak whatever you like. I am Malika.
She hitting on me?
Buying things from around the world. The others here, they sell things which they pry from the muck of their basements.
Okay,
Oh,
let's see
I
what
love
you
how the
got.
girls are fighting. Okay, we need
How much are you
this.
selling the green rings for?
They are green magic.
Magic rings.
Cost 15 euros.
How about 11 euros?
Voila.
God,
else do
I think
you
we got
want?
robbed on that one. I do love the blue bear, but the
Guess
thing
I'm
is,
just not in a buying mood.
Minette takes all the things that
Maybe then I
we
have what
buy.
you like.
I'll remember that.
So I don't want to buy things yet.
Au revoir.
I thought that was a child running the stall for a second. No. No. The only one doing child labor is Nancy Drew. Except she's not a child. Maybe. Unclear. Unclear. Where else are we going? I don't remember where all these things lead to. Oh, hello.
Come in. Set your things down and come on over
Hey,
here.
babe.
Hi, JJ Ling. I'd shake your hand, but I get flour all over you. Oh, and Heather called and told me about your luggage. No worries. I have plenty of clothes in every size imaginable. Your bedroom's down that hall. The airline lost my luggage once, told me it was gone for good and paid me $100. Then 5 years later, my suitcase shows up on my doorstep. And a bill for the $100.
Clear.
Plus interest.
Hello, Clinton Kane.
It showed up 5 years later.
What? You don't believe me?
Actually, no.
Ooh, you're honest, you're smart. You and I are gonna get along great, Nancy Drew. You were right not to believe me. I made it up. See, to be a good model, you kind of have to be a good actress, too. So sometimes I make things up, just for practice. Just to see if I can get people to believe me.
You think people would just lie like that? Just tell lies?
Doesn't that make people kind of mad?
Some people
She
do
is
that,
Clinton
but I
Kane.
don't do it to be mean. And it's not like I'm hurting anybody. I'm just being...
I love her,
I've got some people convinced
it's
that I won
what's
the
that
lottery
called?
and I'm
That
actually a
style?
millionaire.
the like
It's
rustic
great.
Italian style
You like
kitchen.
chocolate chip cookies?
I love chocolate chip cookies.
So do I. And the nice thing is, I'm about 3 pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that I need to be for Minette. I have a very high metabolism. So, I make cookies, I eat cookies, and since you're here, I share cookies.
I mean, that's the life.
Why does Minette want you to be a size 12?
Contractually, I
Venetian?
have to be a
Maybe.
size 12. See, Minette is
Think
into
so.
curves, so she designs clothes for full-figured curvy women. Because I signed on to be a
Size, you heard that here first. Size 12,
size
full
12
figured.
height and shape.
Full figured.
What's a fitting model?
A fitting model puts on samples from a designer's latest line, so the designer can create each piece on a real live person instead of a dress form. It's not very exciting. In fact, it's totally boring.
Plus, you're always getting stabbed with pins. But it pays the bills.
Heather wants me to pick up an envelope from you.
Oh, yeah. It's
Olive Garden kitchens. That's a good way to describe it, too.
Information so they can pay me. But I refuse to give it out over the phone. I'm real paranoid about that sort of stuff. Don't ask me why, I just am. Go ahead and take it to her.
Yeah, I mean, this game was invented, this woman being considered plus size is insane. This game was made before, like, the mid-size discourse was a big thing. Before people fought over what's mid-size and plus size. There's a whole new thing to fight about. But I would not consider this woman plus size. No.
Can you think of anyone who might be out to get Minette?
The 2000s were rotted, man.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He and Minette went out for about 6 months. Then all of a sudden, last April, Minette dumped him. Just tossed him aside like last month's edition of Vogue.
It's like America's Next Top Model, where the plus size models were literally like a size 14 at most. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that did some psychological damage as a child.
Do you know why she broke it off?
No idea. Although I suspect it has something to do with the fact that Dieter lets his pet boa constrictor run loose in that photographic studio of his.
There's a snake in my studio.
He has a pet boa constrictor?
That's what I said. Don't you believe me?
Nice try, JJ.
This time I'm telling the truth. Dieter really does keep a snake in his studio. Hardly anybody knows about it. I think it may be illegal. If you happen to be in there, be careful.
Love that.
Does anyone else live here?
Nope, it's just me.
Not her throwing around the spoon.
Managed to get a short-term lease. Soon as I'm done being Minette's fitting model, I am out of here.
I think plus size and high fashion was measured differently than ready to wear. I mean, that's fair, I guess. But the thing is, they say that it's high fashion, but then Emily from Moon Lake emailed about being a fan of her dresses and seeing it in a store. And like, that's just a normal person. And we'll do a puzzle later where we put together clothes for, again, another normal person. So
see you later.
I don't know.
Take care.
This game might not be fully accurate, methinks. Perhaps. Good intentions. Hello. Oh, Catacombs. Wouldn't it be so fun if I read this? You wish. You wish, nerds. I can't wait to do the clothes puzzle. Y'all are gonna love it, let's just say. Mint shortage. Dear God, no. Dear God, no, you did not miss it, Mariella Otter. Don't you worry. We're just getting started, to be quite honest. Ugh, love. Love. Oh, no. No sleeping. No sleeping, Nancy. Doop, doop, doop. Is this game gonna let us make clothes? Even better. Even better. Just you wait. People have parties in the Paris catacombs? People are bumping that in the Paris catacombs?
I'm sorry to bother you, but are you Jean-Michel Traquenard?
Not Traquenard. It is Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Traquenard!
Also this guy.
Traquenard.
Enough! What can I do for you, Mademoiselle?
Drew. Nancy Drew. I've just
He is
started
kind of
working
shorty coded.
as an assistant.
Oh? What happened to Ezer?
Elzer?
Ezer Mickey.
Huh? Oh, Heather McKay.
God, Nancy, keep
No,
up.
Heather still works for
Oh my God,
them.
hi, Chloe.
I'm kind of working for both of them.
Our Lady of the Mask has fired three
I was watching
assistants
your
in the past
7
5
Keys
months.
review earlier.
Hope you are not next. In fact, that Ezer has managed to avoid the axe for this long is truly remarkable. So, do you, like Ezer, hope to leave your mark on the world of couture?
I think this is actually the only French character in this game, by the way, now that I think about it. Other than the incredible merchants that we talked to earlier. Toot, toot, toot.
Would it be bad if I said yes?
In the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, Such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A dog-eat-dog world. A world where bad things can and do happen to good people. You must order something. I insist.
It's not. It can't be that serious.
Oh, but I'm really not hungry.
The way he just ordered
Thank you.
freaked me out. I don't know why.
Merci.
Order anything you want. Everything here is superb. And Henri, he is the best waiter in all of France.
Well, in that case,
All right, I'm gonna order the most expensive thing I can. Well, then it's gotta be the Cuisses de Grenoble.
the cuisse de grenouille.
Nailed it.
Merci.
Nailed it.
Henri, ajoutez-le à mon édition, s'il vous plaît.
What we got?
Certainement.
Uh-oh. This looks like...
Frog legs.
PNGs of frog legs? No.
They are magnifiques.
If you
What is
say
sugar
so.
daddy in French? Lonnie loves making chewing sounds.
Moi, mademoiselle.
She commits. It's
So,
too
what
much.
else do you wish from me?
If you had to name Minette's worst enemy, who would that be? Now that's a question. Do you have a real office somewhere? I love... So judgmental, Nancy.
Do you have a real office somewhere?
Do you have a
When I'm
real
writing my
job?
column, I go to my office at Glam Glam. When I'm researching my column, I come here.
Are you gonna
Take
go
my
into the
telephone,
office?
do everything save sing
Contribute to the office
Marseillaise,
culture?
put food and a chair for whomever stops by.
Nancy is such a hater, just like chat. You're not wrong. If you had to name Minette's worst enemy,
Its worst enemy. Who would that be?
Ugo Batelli, without a doubt. Not only do he and Minette have similar design styles, so that they are constantly competing for the same coup de clients, but both of them are unthinking, socially inept egoists. It is a rare week that goes by without one of them insulting the other.
Has it ever gone beyond words?
Not to my knowledge. You ask very curious questions, Mademoiselle Drew. They make me think you know more than you are saying. And as a member of the press, I'm not sure that I like that.
fuck, he's on to us.
How can I contact this Hugo Butterly person?
His phone number is right here in my digital assistant. Of course, it's
I love
extremely
this.
unlikely that you will be able to talk to him in person. Even I occasionally have trouble penetrating the wall of sycophants that surrounds him.
Penetrating the wall of sycophants is a crazy line to write in a children's game. That is a crazy line to write in a children's game. Like, children don't know what that means, right?
Do you have any idea why Minette wears that mask?
I believe she is the victim of botched plastic surgery.
Isn't Minette a little young? Oh my
Isn't
god.
Minette a little young?
Nancy
to be
being
undergoing
judgy.
Plastic surgery?
Some women with noses that would put birds of prey to shame are perfectly content with their appearance, while others with
Baby
acceptable
Botox,
features
ever heard of it?
convinced they are more hideous than Frankenstein. Self-image. It can make people do strange things.
Thank you for talking to me.
À tout à l'heure.
Yeah, her fillers migrated. Well, the mask is a look, so I'm fine with it. I don't know why everyone else is freaking out about it, personally. Was Nancy a mean girl in high school? Oh, we know the answer. We know the answer.
No, don't say anything. Let me guess. You lost your passport, so you're looking for the American consulate to get it replaced. Only you wound up here because you asked a Parisian for directions, and you thought you understood what he said, only you didn't. Am I right?
Oh my god, you added a giant globe. Work. Love that.
Well, you got the part about being an American right.
But you're not lost? Ugh, I must be losing my touch. Dieter
This
von
German accent is
Schwesterpark.
incredible.
Please don't tell me you're a would-be model who thinks her career would take off if only I would photograph her.
No, my name's Nancy Drew. Minette sent me here to pick up some fabric photos.
Ugh, I regret to say I have not printed them up yet, nor will I have time to do so for quite a while. Had I used my digital cameras, there would be no problem, but unfortunately, the essence of those fabrics was better captured by film.
But I need to deliver them to that fashion editor.
But
Jean
please.
Truquinard today.
My regrets once again. Do you know how to make prints?
No.
Then you will learn. There is
Work.
a binder on the bookshelf that will tell you how to make prints with the paper I use, which is Krollmeister.
Oh my god, y'all ready for this?
PP paper. The
PP
darkroom is
paper.
through the door with the red light by it, and the 4 negatives from which prints need to be made are next to the enlarger. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Okay. I'm sure we'll do fine too. Where's the thing? God, that fish tank is so intense. He's zooming. Okay. Where's the thing? Where are the instructions? Oh, there they are. Do. Oh, enjoyed the lurk. Don't worry. The puzzle we're about to do next is very soothing. Very soothing. Those who know, know. Okay. Make sure all the processes are done in complete darkness. Insert the negative you desire to create. Have y'all ever done this in real life, by the way? Have y'all ever done this in real life? Turn that thing... Okay, wait, let me write this down. Not in a long time. That's still impressive. I took photography in high school. What are the chances of the photography lab blowing up in real life? Just a question. 2 to 9 seconds.
Negatives, developers, stop bath, fixer.
Is that accurate, would you
Can I
say?
take this binder into the dark room with me?
Leave it in here, please. If you take it in there, you might spill something on it.
My partner says very low. Well, I'll find a way. I'll find a way. No more than 5. Less than 5. Not a hint of things to come, of course. Just a question. Okay. I don't think that's something that those chemicals would do. Well, we'll see.
Just make sure you don't knock over anything in there. Some of those chemicals are extremely volatile.
All right, I'm opening up my phone. I'm gonna try. Ooh, hello.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Bottles of chemicals. One false move and boom.
Okay, so I've got my phone timer app. Well, I'm pulling it up now. Where's my timer app on my phone? There it is. Whoa. There's stopwatch. All right, I've been prepared. I'm going to put post-it notes on my screen so I know where these things are. Because we don't have time for all that. I'm living in the future. I came prepared. Ah! One false move and boom is more like one false move and photo is black. No, this is high stakes. All right? People are on the front lines here producing film photos. All right, let's see. So we take this.
These must be the negatives.
Put that in there. And then we turn this off.
Gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
Okay, I'll be real careful.
Oh dear.
Oh. Oop. I just had to do one for fun, obviously. Okay, it's in there. It's in there. Also, like, you keep the red light on? No, you do it in complete darkness. That's the fun of it. That's the challenge. Okay. Hang on.
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around.
This girl boss is gonna persist.
Careful.
Okay. Oh, wait, did I move it? I think I fucked it up. I think I immediately fucked it up. 2, 3, 4. I don't think I grabbed the film like I was supposed to. 7.
Uh-oh. One chemical plus another chemical equals...
Do you think Dieter will notice if we blow up his photo lab? Just a question. Just a question. But also, if we if I can't figure this out, there is a cheat. But we're gonna do it on its own terms.
Here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
All right, so careful. So careful, queen. Okay. 2 to 9. 7 to 12.
I broke my timer, so you'll have to count to yourself. You know, 9, 8, 7.
Why is he sassing me right now? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There, all done. 1 down, 3 to go. It's a picture of fabric, all right.
That's fabric. Okay. And then we put this one here. Easy. Easy. All right. And this is how you make photos, guys. This is real. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There, all done. Finished another one. Looks like fabric to me.
Oh my god, beautiful, beautiful. We lost so many promising photographers to darkroom accidents. You would think they would come up with a safer way to develop this stuff. I don't know. Also, why couldn't she see this from the negative? There's no way to know. There's simply no way to know. I'm slaying this, though. This is my calling. This is my calling, actually. And then reset. 3, 4, 5. As a kid, though, I did not think to put post-it notes on the screen. I was just blowing up all the time. Let me tell you.
How are you coming in there? It usually only takes me 7 minutes. Sometimes 5. Never more than 9.
All right, he's sassing at me about how fast I come or whatever.
Done. I'm getting there. Beautiful. Not very interesting, but beautiful.
Read him, honestly. Oh, wait. How many are we developing? And then doop doop doop. Sorry, I'm just laughing at myself. All right, reset. Ah, God. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1. There we go. If he's not nice to me, I'm going to blow up his darkroom. Exactly.
There, all done. There, I'll just put them in an envelope and I'll be all set.
God, we did it. But there is a way you can cheese this. If you flush the toilet, let me take the post-it notes off my screen. If you flush the toilet in here 10 times, the puzzle gets done for you automatically. You get the Easter egg. Can we still do it? Or can we not go back in there? Oh, damn.
Ah, you
I did it the honorable way.
Now you get to have the pleasure of delivering them to Monsieur Traconard.
I've met him. He seemed okay.
He's a conceited nixnut who thinks far too highly of himself.
You can't say that.
Far too little of everyone else to do his job fairly.
Heather didn't seem to like him very much either.
I refuse to bow and scrape when I'm in his presence, and he resents me for it.
Goose would love a dark room. He would thrive in a dark room.
Most people are so afraid he'll write something bad about them that as far as they're concerned, whatever Jean-Mi wants, Jean-Mi gets. No questions asked.
What's your opinion of Minette's assistant, Heather McKay?
Heather's a bright girl. Her crush on me is unfortunate, but I can handle it.
You and Heather are both gay, in my mind. So that's not canon to me.
She has a crush on you?
It's obvious to me that she does. Dealing with models the way I do day in and day out, I've gotten pretty good at knowing what women are thinking and feeling.
They're each other's beards. That makes sense too. Ooh, a portmanteau. Okay. I've got one. A dangerous place. Very dangerous place. And something you might find in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. A dangerous, dangerous place. Something you might find in a dark Roompa Loompa. Deli bean. Now what? Now how'd we get there? Dark Roompa Loompa is the answer, yes. Do a lot of women have crushes on you?
A lot of women have crushes on you?
Like jelly
Oh,
bean.
yes. You see, models
Are
do their
delis
best work
dangerous
with
places, though?
photographers they feel they can trust. So to thrive professionally, I've worked hard to develop an aura of compassion and
Oh my
trustworthiness.
god, he's got aura.
Unfortunately, all women recognize and respond to it, regardless of the fact that I will never return their affections, Heather included.
We know you'll never return their affections, King. Don't worry.
I hear that you used to date Minette,
That is correct.
but you're not dating her now?
No.
Because...
You would have to ask her.
The drama.
She broke up with me by leaving a message on my cell phone, and she hasn't said a word to me since. It was an unforgivable outrage. I don't claim to be a paragon of virtue, but even I didn't deserve that.
Won't someone please think of this creepy photographer, please? Please.
You've had no contact at all with Minette since she broke it off?
None. All my dealings with her now are strictly professional, with Heather handling any and all communication between us.
Someone make an AMV of this guy with gay or European from the Legally Blonde musical. That would be perfect. Have you tried communicating with her anonymously? Now that's the way to a woman's heart.
Have you tried communicating with her anonymously?
Are you accusing me of something?
Should I be?
Of course not. You know, curiosity is not necessarily a good thing, Fräulein. I try to remember that if I were you.
All right. I love the threats.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Again?
Au revoir. Au revoir. Okay. Well, let's go deliver the prince once more. Oh, that's not the right spot. Dang it, that's not the right spot. Our speed run. We're losing precious seconds on our speed run. Dang it. GG, get out of my face. Nope. Okay. Whew. I think we can make up time. I've forgotten what our objective is. Our objective is to spy on a woman going through a psychotic episode.
They came straight from Dieter von Schwesterkrank's darkroom. I printed them up myself.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
As a photo developer. Bravo for you, Nancy Drew.
Woo!
I was afraid Heather had forgotten. So, you had the pleasure of meeting Herr von Schwesterkrank, eh?
He seemed very nice.
Dieter is a very enterprising young man, which in most cases is good, but when arrogance enters the picture, pff. So, what else do you wish from me?
That's it.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
À tout à l'heure.
Bye. Oh, we have a task list in this game? Well, let's go back. Because we still have to drop off the things for Minette. We haven't done that yet, have we? And then we can check our task list. I kind of forgot that we had one in this game, to be honest, but we're living large.
Oops. That can't. Oops.
Check.
Haven't done that.
Oh, well, we have done that. She just doesn't know that yet.
Check.
Check.
Check. Been there. Oops. Haven't done that.
Grab the envelope I picked up from JJ. Oh, give it to Heather.
Done that. Been there.
We're making good progress. I think so. Oh god. Oh god.
Bonjour, Minette's House of Design.
Bonjour, est-ce que c'est Heather?
Queen!
This is Nancy Drew.
She's back.
Oh my, that name is familiar, but for the life of me, I cannot remember why. Nancy Drew. This is going to drive me mad.
May I ask who this is?
Prudence Rutherford.
Prudence Rutherford.
Oh, shoot.
I know you. I talked to you when I was working
How
at the
could we
Beach Hill
forget?
Museum in Washington, D.C. I'm Nancy Drew, remember? You sent me a copy of your fire ruby necklace. You know, the one that had been stolen.
Oh, good heavens, yes, of course, Nancy Drew. Why, as I understand it, it was largely because of your investigatory prowess that my real necklace was recovered soon thereafter. What on earth is a nascent detective like you doing answering the telephone for Minette? Get down from there. Excuse me, dear.
Nancy, tell her the designs are done and will be shipped to her by the end of the week. Then go to the work table and finish them.
You want me to finish them?
The instructions
Yes.
are all right there. Piece of cake.
Why my husband insists on sitting here in my study in his soggy tennis talks when he has the run of the whole villa is beyond me.
Not the villa in Topeka.
To that scallywag, I've quite forgotten what we were talking about.
She does have big Miss Piggy vibes, for sure.
I forget too. But the important thing is, I'm going to ship you some designs very shortly.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
You should have them by the end of the week.
Wonderful. I'm sure they're going to knock my socks off and blow me away, as you young people like to say. Lucille, get the deodorizer, please. Philip's been in here again, I'm afraid. Goodbye, dear. Or shall I say, à tout à l'heure.
Oh, I love her. I love that woman. All right. Ezel. My office siren baddie.
What's up?
Here you
Here's an
go.
envelope I picked up from JJ. I almost forgot.
No problem.
I didn't forget.
Do you work for Minette because you want to be a fashion designer too?
Well, I studied at Rhode Island School of Design and
That is a good
St.
school.
Martin's in London, so I kind of like to think that I already am a fashion designer. I work for Minette mostly so I can develop some contacts and get a feel for the business. end of
Show me
things.
so I can judge
I'd
them.
love to see some of the things you've designed.
Well, I'd love to show them to you.
Heather, my pencil's missing. It was right here and now it's gone. You walked off with it again.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I'm telling you, it's not here.
Did you check behind your ear?
Oh.
That tie is so big. It's full of
She came out
secrets.
and caught me showing you my designs instead of hers. Yikes.
I'll let you get back to work.
Fine. Fine. All right, let's give Minette her precious things or whatever.
If you need to talk to Minette, good luck. She's playing that ridiculous online game she's obsessed with and refuses to do anything else until she gets the highest score. It is so aggravating.
It's gamer time. Gamer time. Let's hack into the mainframe. Let me see if I remember.
Do you know what Minette's login is?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Is that not it?
Yes.
Oh, that's it. We're in. She is playing Dress to Impress. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I have been playing Dress to Impress in my free time. And I may have bought VIP. And I may have bought VIP. But it's a tax write-off because I was going to stream it with y'all. And then I couldn't have my stream on Tuesday. We'll play more. We'll play more. All right. Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, God. My facial blindness. Is that Kylie Jenner? And then, why is Jeff Akins here? Why are there real people mixed in with the... Oh, this is scaring me. This is actually... Oh, God. Oh, God. This woman has secrets. And then, this guy... Where did Jeff Akins go? Oh, God. This is actually kind of unnerving me in a way that I can't quite explain. Suddenly I don't know what any faces look like in the history of the Earth. Wait, where did it just go? Where did it just go? Did I just lose something? There we go. And then this one. Her with the bob. Are there any more of this bob lady? Oh, God. We have 58 seconds. What about this kid? This random real child. And this is no dress to impress, I'll tell you that much. And oh, there's the Kylie Jenner lookalike. Oh. And this lady. There's more of this lady. Oh god. Oh god! This one! Oh, we're close. We're so close, but so far. Is there more? Are there more of this one? Ugh! Oh my god, we did it! We did it, just barely. Oh, thank god. That gave me anxiety. I did this. Are these just her interactive fan faces? You know, they probably are. They probably are. Nailed it!
I got the highest score. Or should I say Carol did.
I don't know why that was so anxiety-inducing.
Heather, I won! I got the highest score! Send Nancy in here. We've got work to do.
Oh my god.
On a roll.
Minette is like me when Hotchkiss gives me the answers to Nancy Drew puzzles. I did it! I did it all on my own! And I love it.
Ah, you have some stuff for me. Let's see it. The lava lamp is perfect. I love the miniature
Oh, I thought
traffic
I purchased another thing.
These rings? Beyond rude. But this other thing is junk.
What?
I don't care what you do with it so long as you get me more stuff. Good stuff. Stuff I can use. Now go.
Dang it. I thought we got the things. Alright, well then we need to go back to our lovely French dealers. Where's the thingy thing? Pont-Neuf? Pont-Neuf. Pont-Neuf. Alright, well what didn't we buy?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. What captures the eyes this time?
Well, let's see.
Well, no.
Actually, I don't see anything else.
Come back soon. Perhaps I will have new things.
Okay.
Okay.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
So we gave her the traffic cone. Do we have to buy the stupid film?
What do you wish to buy?
Do we really?
Well, let's see. You're selling a manhole cover?
It is a genuine Parisian manhole cover.
All right. How much for the hole?
Back home. And it is only 45 euros.
I'd rather give you 34 euros for it.
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
How much?
Oh my god, it's gonna take all my money.
84 euros.
I'll buy it.
Vendu.
God, if I didn't need to buy that. If I just got robbed just now.
Buy anything right now.
Perhaps.
I get new things all the time. You must come back.
I may just do that. Goodbye.
Au revoir.
Bye. What about the other one? I honestly had more money than I thought.
This is good. What do you like?
I think I'm good with the things I
I'm just
got.
not in a buying mood.
Next time I have what you want.
Sounds good. Au revoir.
I think Hotchkiss mentioned there's certain merchants that haggle certain amounts. Yeah. But if you offer a number that's too low, then you miss your chance. So I couldn't haggle on that. Because I didn't think I needed to buy it, so I offered €1 earlier. Don't worry, I know that. I know. I may not know a lot of things, but I know that much. I'm just bad at it. I know, I'm kind of an expert at this game, honestly. Hotchkiss should be scared at how much I know. Even though I did forget to buy the other things.
More stuff. How delightfully rude. Show me. The film canister is totally
Okay, we
rude.
did need the film canister.
How absolutely positively rude. The lava lamp, the rings, the canister, the cone. They're perfect. I adore them all. I'll take care of this other junk you bought.
No, my
I
hole.
have work to do.
Oh.
I said I have work to do.
Okay. Well, have we done everything for the day?
Oops. Haven't been.
Oh, we still have to do the
That's finished.
clothes puzzle, of course.
Check that off yet. That's finished.
Check out everything where Minette works for possible clues as to why she's receiving those threats.
interesting material.
You're not touching that, are you?
I was just looking. What kind of material is this?
It's a brand new
No,
blend.
they took my
Doesn't
manhole.
have a name yet. Don't you have work to do?
Just curious.
All right, what else can I snoop through here? Oh my god, work, diva. Work. Do 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 do. This is her plus-sized fashion line. Also, I love this Photoshop. It's so beautiful. Love it. Laura Bush is going to be slaying in this outfit.
Minette named her favorite dress form Carol. Okay.
Nancy is like the fun police, I swear. Let her have her fun.
Wall.
You're not really talking to me while I'm trying to...
Not her former lover.
Sorry.
Doop, 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 doop. God, look at all those things. Oh, the puzzle.
Are the designs I'm supposed to finish for
Let's
Prudence
do it.
Rutherford under here?
You got it.
Let's slay it. All right. Do do do.
First thing I need to do is
I
flip
can
up
figure
this
it out.
plastic sheet.
All right. Step 1. Oh god, overwhelmed. Summer is my least favorite season, real. But one must look... Oh, I have to read it in her voice. But one must look smashing at all times. In these dog days, I can be sporty, tranquil, domestic, capricious, and professional. So please consider the following for my outfit design. I need chromatic consistency. 3 pieces of clothing must be the same color. No purses. I cannot be bothered with this formality during summer. Nothing white, blonde, or yellow. Give me color and radiance. I want my feet to be furry. We could do a point redemption for Prudence voice, sure, if y'all want to do that to yourself. I've maintained my youthful looks all these years and need at least some of my sun protection on my body. No patterns and no leather, please. Rain gear would be completely inappropriate for this ensemble. To reflect the arboreal growth, I need green on my legs and head. PR. I have many talents, guys, okay? And my Prudence Rutherford voice is one of them. That and Mickey Mouse are the 2 voices I can consistently deliver on, okay? Because they're very similar. They're basically the same thing. All right. She needs green. So I'm assuming she needs all green things. She needs fur on her legs. I mean, don't we all? Me having not shaved my legs in months. Also have fur on my legs. Let me pull up the note. I want green on my legs and my head. The no head, not the boa. The little hat. Yeah, you just add ho ho at the end and then it's Mickey Mouse. Exactly. Nothing white, blonde, or yellow. Okay, I can deliver. No purses. She needs sunnies. I maintain my youthful look, so that's the sun protection, the sunglasses. Honestly, I think she's ready for the runway. But she needs another green thing, doesn't she? Or more white things, I guess. Could be the other answer. Then she has nothing white. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Nothing white. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There are too many things. So no furry boots. Okay, wait. So it's that maybe? And then... But she needs fur. I want my feet to be furry. Oh, these ones are furry. These ones are furry. And then we could do... Not the yellow, is the pit stains I've got right now. Oh, that goes on her arm, I suppose. And then she needs a top of some kind. So that's 3 pink things. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. My cruisewear must speak to my aura and challenge the boring and pretentious mindsets one often encounters in these arbitrary but necessary meetings of my peers. No skirts! I want to show as much skin as possible. Must not include any clothing or accessories from my summer outfit. No jeans, it's so last year. My head and face must be consistently themed. No primary colors or yellow. They don't reflect well in the sea. Yellow is a primary color. To reflect my environment, I need one item that's tropical. Nothing black. I want to be seen. Okay. I think I can nail this. I think I can nail this. Prudence was absolutely having a brat summer. To have a voice like that, you have to be bumping it all the time. All the time. Okay. I believe this is the vibe she's trying to bring to the function. Oh! Ah! No skirts. I want to show as much skin as possible. Got it. Got it. Some jorts? No. Because she said no denim and no skirts. So I guess it has to be the orange capris, which... Whatever you want, diva. No jeans. Head and face are consistently themed. She needs one tropical thing, so that's obviously that. And then she just needs some shoes, right? Green shoes, perhaps? And a red top? What's wrong with... Oh, primary color. Of course. Of course. No black. No... Okay, so it's gotta be... But she wore the pink top in the summer outfit, didn't she? What top is available? Oh, the white one? The white one? Nothing black. I want to be seen. Did she wear no skirts? I want to show as much skin as possible. Must not include any clothing or accessories for my summer outfit. Head and face. I feel like I nailed it. I don't know what her issue is. Not it resetting. Not it resetting. Ah! Pink. And then... do her little capris. Her white furry top. And... I feel like this is the fit. I don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, we can play more Dress to Impress. We were going to play it on Tuesday before my stream went to poopy. But we can definitely play it next week. Do. Do I have something from her last outfit in here? I don't think I do. I don't know what I'm missing here. But I guess we'll find out. I have a repeat of something? No skirts. The only thing I can think is are the green shoes a repeat? I don't think they are. Oh, I reset. Well, let's try the white shoes because I feel like that might be the problem. I feel like that might be the problem. Did she say something about not wanting green? I don't think so, but whatever. Ah! It's so hard to pick up these things.
That looks right.
Perfect. I think green counts as a primary color. Well, that's just incorrect. Because it said primary and yellow, so I think they're operating off red, blue, and green being primaries. Oh, I thought that was a joke. I thought that was her being funny. Haha. Okay, well, whatever. Anyways, for my fall ensemble, I want something dashing but a bit reserved, something funky but not upstaging. To wit, please consider and do not deviate from my wishes. If my outfit contains something black, it must also contain something white. The clothing I wear as a top cannot be a single color. No red for fall. There's plenty of beautiful red in the trees. A boa would be completely inappropriate for this season. While it may be rainy in Kansas, I insist that I only have one piece of rain gear in this ensemble. Nothing sporty, no dark sunglasses, and nothing with braids. No clothing or accessories that would make me think of animals or plants. Black or white is okay, but should not appear above the neckline. It is chilly in Topeka, so please no short sleeves or short pants. All right, she wants demure. Exactly. Exactly. I think I see the vision. I think I see the vision. She's definitely wearing plaid, I would say. She's definitely wearing plaid. And then, maybe she's got like a little fuck-ass bob. I can grab the fuck-ass bob. Yes. I think this is correct. And then, she wears white, then she has to have the black. She needs an umbrella, right? Or no. She needs at least one piece of rain equipment, so I guess that could be the rain boots, to be fair. Black purse, white pants, and then... What else? What else? Sunnies of some kind?
Well, that's that.
Oh, well, there you go.
Are ready for you to send to Prudence.
Looks good to me.
I just looked it up. Red, blue, and green are primary colors in physics, apparently? How does that make sense for fashion, though? Because it's art. I don't understand the science behind these things. Above my pay grade, it would seem. Above my pay grade. All right, have we done everything for the day?
That's finished. That's finished. That's finished.
Oh my god, we've literally done everything. We've beaten the game, guys.
Heather, where is JJ?
I told you, she's not answering her phone.
Heather, I don't want excuses. I want JJ now.
Nancy? It seems that Minette has finally thought up all the designs she needs for her spring collection. But instead of putting them down on paper, like a normal designer, she insists on creating them on a live model. Hence her sudden, desperate need for JJ.
Or they're gay lovers. Thoughts?
Say no more. I'll go get her.
Heather, I don't want excuses. I want JJ.
She's down bad.
Go like the wind.
She's down bad. And I understand. Well, I'll get her girlfriend, okay?
Oh, Dad made me promise not to go anywhere by myself after dark. This'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Well, you have to go home, Queen. Uh-oh. We were gonna go to JJ's place anyways. You're so silly, Nancy. They said go like the wind, and we're literally gonna sleep on it. Well, my dad said I can't go out after dark. They'll just have to cope, I guess. All right, well, JJ, Queen,
Oh, good.
they're looking for you.
I'm really bored. Let's play hangman. You know how to play, right?
Hangman?
Hangman?
Well, yeah.
Why did Nancy say it like that?
Great. Okay, I'll think of a 6-letter word and you try to guess what it is. Ready?
Ready?
Ready. D.
Wrong. Right you are.
M.
Why is she so quiet?
U. R.
Correct.
Oh. Well, that took out my guess, didn't it?
N.
Bingo.
It's not dinner.
O.
Incorrect.
Banner?
B. A.
You won. Play again?
Sinner? Sinner would have been good too.
No thanks.
No thanks. I don't have time for your games.
No.
Minette needs you at her studio. In fact, she's been screaming for you, literally.
Too bad. I'm not going anywhere until these mint chocolate chip cookies are finished.
You
have to. I already slept for 12 hours.
Silly me, I just said that, didn't I?
Look, go to the studio. I'll finish those for you, okay? I'll do a great job, I promise.
Well, I'll have...
Please, baking.
I'm gonna call you before I set one foot inside Minette's studio. And if those aren't done, or if you try to lie...
I never lie. Ask anyone.
Well, all right. Everything you need is right.
Oh my god.
Recipe, baking sheet,
Such a long
mixing bowl,
text.
measuring cups and spoons, ingredients, and if you mess up and want to start over, just
Can the
turn
oven
around
blow up?
and
We're
dump
gonna
it
find
in the
out.
sink.
We're gonna find out.
The recipe calls for fresh mint. Only I had to toss the sprig I had because it was moldy. So you're going to have to go out and find some more. Which could be hard because there's some kind of mint shortage thing going on.
Oh god. Not the
And I'm also out
mint.
of brown sugar. I think there's a way to substitute for it using molasses somehow, but that's your problem.
Oh, I'm familiar. I'm familiar.
Remember, I'm going to call you when I get to Minette's. If those cookies aren't done, I'm going to go shopping instead. And Minette's going to go bonkers. Ta-ta!
Yeah, I know. Cups in France. Doesn't she work for Minette? Why is she saying no? Don't you love quiet quitting? Healthy work boundaries? She says, I know what I get paid. I'm not showing up. All right. We go to the hotel. First, we go to the gay bar. And then we go over here. And we get ourselves some mint.
Mademoiselle Drew, what is it now?
Do you think I could order something?
Order anything you like.
Your house is done. Are you satisfied, dog shampoos?
Pay for it.
No problem. Pay for it myself? In this economy? Okay, I will take the ice cream,
I
please.
would like the crème de glace.
D'accord.
Ugh, I could go for some ice cream.
5 euros.
That will be €5.
Oh.
That's one less coin in my purse.
Ice cream with a sprig of mint on top.
Ooh.
I need to take that mint so I can make those cookies for JJ.
Yes.
I think I'll save the mint for later.
As you wish.
Nancy stuffing mint into her pocket. Yeah, it's a tax
Glad I
write-off.
ordered that. It was great.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
All right.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Thank you for
I
talking.
just came for your mint, man.
Mademoiselle.
All right, cookie time. Cookie time. Cookie time. Man, now we don't have cookies. We don't have ice cream. All we have are chocolate chips, which are a good dessert in a pinch, but it's not what I want, you know? It's not what my heart wants. Okay, where is this recipe?
Out of brown sugar. What else can I use?
Why is she so quiet all of a sudden? Where's the recipe? Am I going crazy? I see the little card. Why can't I click on it? Maybe try a mug cake? I don't have flour either. Well, I have gluten-free flour.
Books doing in here? What in the world is JJ doing with books on electrical engineering?
A woman in STEM? Impossible. A woman in STEM?
Well, here's some molasses.
Well, okay, so we got that. Maybe now we can look at the recipe card? No?
I'll just chop up this mint.
Chop, 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 chop. Oh no, my headphones died. I fear we don't have long for this world. I got fancy ice cream for free earlier, unexpectedly. I thought I had one more punch on my card, but today was the day. That is a magical thing to happen, my god. Were we supposed to look at the recipe earlier? Does the note say? Do the notes say? I was not paying attention.
Oops.
Make them in chocolate chip cookies.
Can't check that off yet.
Do. You may need something to help you learn how to make the brown sugar first. Where do I get that? Because I can't hear anything. So I don't think we'll be playing the game for too long, but I want to make the cookies. Mark it. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I could hear the the groovy music playing in the background right now, but I can't. I'm also getting the the shakes, the 2 hour into streaming shakes, but I persevere. I really do.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
The cooking book.
As you can see,
Give it to me.
those things to choose from. What
Give it to me.
Well, let's see. What's in
Take
here?
that, thank you.
If you are cooking and you run out of an ingredient, that book tells you what you can use in its place. So if you must cook, you must have that.
I don't know why Nancy can't just Google it, though.
Fortunately, I charge only €8.
I'll buy it.
Vendu.
All right, we got it.
What else tickles the
And I think
fancy?
I need this code book, too, so I'll take
What's
that.
this book about?
That
I'll
is
take
a
that.
very good book about codes which are commonly used. It is a mere €15.
How about
Mug cakes, you can make them with
Vendu.
packets here in the UK.
What else tickles the fancy?
I mean, I guess you could just use, like, box cake mix and, like, scale it down, too, right?
I really don't
I
wanna
think
buy
they do
anything
sell,
right now.
like, little
Very well.
packets for mug cakes, too, here.
Mademoiselle.
But you definitely don't need that if you have, like, box cake or just, like, flour and sugar. I have gluten-free flour. I don't know if gluten-free flour translates to mug cakes. Anyone have any experience with gluten-free mug cakes? I realize that's a niche request, but I could Google it, but it is all I cook. Well, there you go. Maybe that is what I'll be having later. All right, well, let's look at this.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar. Okay. Hang on. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to grab some chocolate chips because maybe my blood sugar is low. It's a disaster! We've been hit. We've been hit. Dan ate all the chocolate chips. This is why we need to buy dessert, because when we don't buy dessert, Dan and I just pound all the chocolate chips. So I had to settle for a piece of a bagel. God. Can you believe him? Can you believe him? Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Wait, what is the substitution in this? Send Goose to bite. No, not that one. This one. Africa. Okay. That's what I thought it was. This might be my Joker origin story. That's fucked up. Why is she still not letting me cook? Let me cook. Nancy.
Oops. Can't check that off yet.
I did. Put the molasses on the counter. Hotchkiss is like, the lid, Patrick. The lid.
There, I'm ready to
There we go.
start cooking.
We got there. We got there. All right, now I can cook. 3 cubes of butter. 1. Oh, we have to individually stir each little thing. 2. 3. 1 cup of white sugar. There's white sugar? I assume so. Half a cup dark brown sugar. This is not the cookie ratio I normally do. I normally do half and half. Brown sugar. And white sugar. But okay. I should make this recipe. I've never done it. 3 eggs. Also more eggs than I normally do. Farina's flour. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's sugar. Well, I gotta toss this then. It's gonna be stinky.
I think I'll throw this batch out.
Let me cook. Let me cook. Alright, butter. Flour, sugar, and a lot of positivity. That's for all my Descendants fans out there. That's for all the the 12-year-old Descendants fans. Y'all love that one. 1 cup of sugar. 1/2 cup dark brown sugar. And Sarah. Sarah. Boop, 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 boop. 3 eggs. Should I go? They're going on tour. The Descendants people. They're going on tour. With the zombies. With real zombies. Was that 3? I'm gonna assume it was 3. Should I go? Should I go? Should I be bumping that at the Descendants concert? That might be my next thing on my agenda. 2 1/4. This is really low flour. This is a strange recipe, I'll be honest. 1/2 teaspoon baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Do. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Also low on the salt. But I'm a salt bae. I had a lot of salty things. I feel like I may be obligated. Yes, Sarah, for journalistic purposes, you are certainly obligated. I agree with that. And then mint. And then I don't measure when I put the chocolate chips in, but go off, sis. Okay, and then we put them. Ooh. They certainly look.
Well, they smell pretty good.
I feel like these aren't right. I think I fucked up. Where's the phone? I didn't know the phone was ringing because I can't hear.
Hello?
Well, are they done?
They sure are.
Describe
They look good.
Describe them?
Describe them. I've made them before, so I'll know you're lying if you fail to mention the one
They're
thing
really
that makes them
thick.
different from other cookies.
I messed these up.
They're real thick.
Wrong. Unless you want Minette to throw a major hissy fit the next time she sees
I'm
you.
gonna make more cookies.
Try again.
Well, I used the last of the mint. Okay. I gotta be serious this time. Yeah, I'm sure they're fine. 2, 3. Okay. Just double checking. 3 eggs. I think I might have... Oh, I forgot the vanilla. That's what it was. Yeah, that actually... I did fuck up on that. I've never watched Zombies and they're in the concert too. I don't know if it would be funny for me to just not watch them. Yeah, I haven't watched Zombies either. And I was like... When I saw they were touring together, I'm like, well, should I watch the Zombies franchise now? I've seen... I know Danny Gonzalez made a video on them before. But... that's kind of all my familiarity with the franchise. Well, no. I know from Zombies 2. In Zombies 2, they go, I'm the alpha, I'm the leader, I'm the one to trust. And that is iconic. It's the racism allegory one. It's like Zootopia, but zombies, you know? And then 2 1/4. Now Intrepid's not in chat to be a hater. I can talk about the ordeal I'm going through for my Chapel Roan outfit. Oh, I'm glad you got new tickets. I ordered a pink denim jacket and it arrived. And it was basically purple, so I cut the sleeves off and bleached it, and tomorrow I'm going to dye it pink. The commitment. Then Saturday I'm going to paint it. TLDR, go hard at the Descendants concert. I wish you the best of luck. That sounds nerve-wracking. Sounds high stakes. But I'm sure you're going to look amazing. And you're going to have a great time, honestly. No doubt. Okay. And then mint. And then semi-sweet cookies. Chips. Man, I wish I could eat semi-sweet chocolate chips. No! No! Why do you automatically throw them away when you back away? That was painful. This is all Dan's fault, and I know it. And he knows it too. He's not even here, but he knows it. God, I am not the alpha, the leader, the one to trust. I'm telling you. Gonna individually stir in each egg. Sure, Nancy. Sure. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 2 1/4 cups. Of flour. Half a teaspoon baking soda. I've got this recipe memorized now. I've done it 3 times. I swear, if I fucked up these cookies... Okay. Yes! Yes! I did it!
Makes their edges turn up like that.
I did it. Well, the mint was in the last one, so that makes no sense. But okay. Whatever.
Hello?
Well, are they done?
It's a video game. It doesn't have to make sense.
Well, their edges curl upwards.
Bingo! Nice going. Because of you, Minette is about to become a very happy camper.
Doop, doop, doop. Alright, alright. And we'll end it there. We did the cookies! And then I don't think we have our next to-do thing yet, so I'll just save it as that. Incredible. Incredible. Well, I'm sad my headphones are dying. I need to work that out. I need to work that out in the remix. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, right, it's not Lizzie is making a mug cake. Perfect timing. Well, y'all, I had a grand old time. Next week, I promise we're going to play more Dress to Impress, okay? I know I baited y'all today, but we're actually going to do it. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your evening, good weekend, and I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Bye.